All right, let's continue. There is a clip from Asmongold that I want to play, and this particular clip showcases how apparently there was another assault that happened over at Twitch, and they're refusing to do anything about it. And it's a little bit of a hypocrisy moment because, well, number one, to be fair, it's not really hypocritical because they're not really doing anything about Imaru either, right? What happened to Imaru is horrible, and they're not doing anything about it. But apparently, a male streamer was literally actually sexually assaulted by two female streamers to the point where the women told him to cut the cameras off. And he told his story. It's live for everybody to see. Nobody is listening because obviously it's a man. So there's a double standard. And it's so funny because when we were talking about Emaru, I remember mentioning the double standard. And I'm like, if this was a dude, nobody would care. And here it is literally playing out, right?
Wasn't here. I'm not trying to be his friend though. Why was he a bitch? Come on.
So let me get this straight. Somebody said this girl assaulted them.
I've been vocal about the situation originally and nobody cared.
For context, she grabbed and held down Saeed, FaZe Silky's assistant, on stream, while her friend Zoe Spencer twerked on him after he repeatedly said no and tried to get away and tried to take his clothes off. Now she's lying and saying that she didn't do shit when it happened on stream.
Why is it always these Aquafina fucking looking bitches? Why is it always that? Nothing will happen when a man is the victim. Oh, trust me, I know. I absolutely know. Okay, that's why I wanna be very clear. I fully understand and know that nothing is gonna happen to these women, and they also understand that nothing is gonna happen with these women. Right now, I don't understand why he didn't just deck Aquafina. No offense. First off, I would absolutely, like, if you're going to that extent, you're getting decked like a man. I'm sorry. Like if you're going to that point and you are literally like, if you're joking, all right, whatever, like most men would just look the other way. But if once I realize you're not joking, you're getting fucking decked, bro. I don't really care what anybody says. But I understand that, you know, especially when you're live, here's the problem. When you're live, it puts the man in a situation because everybody watching is not going to care. Number one, everybody watching is going to laugh at you as they literally sexually assault you. Number two, because they don't take it serious because you're a man. Number three, and number four, the moment the chat sees you swing on these women, that's it. There goes your career. There goes everything. So I get it. It's like a literal no-win situation, but I'd rather not win as a non-victim, basically, in my opinion. So, but anyway, let's go. Let's keep on.
They didn't even post the full thing. There is a part where they literally take me to the room and try to pull down my clothing. When it originally happened, most people were attacking me. I felt so uncomfortable talking about it. What is this? What is going on, man?
Zoe, he's not consenting. Huh? He's not consenting.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Saeed.
They're literally saying he's not consenting, which is so crazy because I want you guys, while you're watching this, I want you to think in your mind, okay? Think in your mind. Switch the roles. Switch it. Even if you're laughing right now in the chat and you're probably thinking, oh, he's a man, he wants it. Typical shit, right? Switch the roles. Instead of two women, have it be two dudes that are now picking up a small woman, dragging her into the bed, and basically like somebody screaming in the background, she's not consenting, she's not consenting. And imagine how would you feel? Would you still be laughing? Of course not. We all know you're full of shit if you say you would be. This is obvious double standards, and this is something that we experience and we see all the time in situations like this, all the time. Bro, they're literally on top of him.
Cut the cameras. Yo.
See, why is she saying to cut the cameras? Why are you saying to cut the cameras? It's because you know what you're doing is bad. You know what you're doing is bad, Aquafina. So what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing, bro?
Hey, yo, cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. Yo, cut the cameras, bro.
Why she sounds like a black dude from Brooklyn? It's so unattractive. What the fuck is like, ugh. My God.
Do your shit.
And you see this clip, right?
Nothing is more unattractive than a fucking Aquafina style woman sounding like she chokes on cigarettes, man. It's like, cut the cameras, cut the cameras, You sound like Alex Jones with estrogen. What the fuck is that, bro? Cut the cameras. But stop it. What do you sound like that for?
Listen to this again.
Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy.
So tell me she doesn't sound like Alex Jones with estrogen, bro. Tell me. This is Alex Jones with a pussy. I'm telling you right now. Next thing you know, she's going to be like, they're making the frogs gay. Cut cameras. They're making the frogs gay. Like, bro, what the fuck is this, man?
So she's saying that it's embarrassing for him that these two girls went up to him and assaulted him.
Why was he a bitch?
What a disgusting fucking bitch. There's no
Wow, she said, why is he being a bitch? That is just, I wonder if you would have the same response if it was a female who was getting tackled by two dudes. Would you have the same response? Of course not. Of course not. You would not have the same response. You would be running the whole victim train. You would be doing the Me Too on Twitter. You would be doing all this shit. You go on Blue Sky, try to get all the activists behind you. You wouldn't be calling anybody a bitch. You'd be like, oh, this is terrible.
He's saying that it's embarrassing for him that these two girls went up to him and assaulted him.
Why was he a bitch?
What a disgusting fucking bitch. There's no excuse for it. Even if some guy is attracted to her, doesn't mean that everybody is. Why is this bitch on the platform right now? What is this? What is going on, man? Can you imagine if two guy streamers did that to a girl? Really?
Exactly.
Like, imagine. This would be like national news. Like, you'd have every fucking person tweeting about how
if there was two guys that were taking advantage of one woman on stream, this would legitimately be on every single progressive news outlet in the entire world. Guaranteed. I guarantee it. It go past the country. We're talking about this would be everywhere. This story would be everywhere. And they would be calling for Twitch's head. They would be going to Amazon. They would be going straight to Jeff Bezos. And he'd be like, why did you allow a woman to get assaulted on your platform and did not do anything about it? But because it's a guy, they will do nothing about it. Guaranteed. Nothing will
this is
happen.
another example of culture and how men enable this stuff and everything. Like, we'll put out a video about it. I mean, if they don't get banned, I'm going to tell you this. Twitch is a supporter of assault.
Guys, don't worry.
Exactly.
The CEO is having a good time.
I wish I was lying, but this is really what happened. I was talking to Ham. I'm like, maybe don't go out tonight.
Jesus Christ, man. So, I mean, listen, at this point, I guess we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening, but I highly doubt anything's going to happen. Let's be real. Like, this entire situation, the CEO, like we talked about Dan Clancy the other day. Like, anything's gonna happen. Like, exactly. No Hearts Left is on the money, man. Twitch is a fucking shit show. That platform is a shit show. If you want to be a serious content creator in any manner, even if you're a troll online, but you want to do something seriously in content creation, Twitch is not the platform to do it, okay? Just flat out, it's not the platform to do it, especially if you are anything other than an e-girl. Like, if you're an e-girl, then go for it. Like, Twitch would be the place for you. But if you're anything other than an e-girl, like, it's not the platform anymore. It hasn't been for a very long time. It's been so obvious at this point. It's got less numbers now than it did before COVID. That's how bad Twitch is doing right now. In terms of viewership and retention, they are losing more money than they have been in the past. And they lose money all the time. They haven't made a profit ever, by the way. They haven't made a profit literally ever, but it is worse now more than ever. So that platform is going to go more and more into the gutter. And Jeff Bezos does not give a fuck because he clearly only cares about competing with Elon Musk. And that's it. That is it. So, I mean, that's basically it for Asmongold's video. But again, this situation is wild, and she's going to have a platform. That's obvious. She literally committed a bad thing, it seems like, on stream, and nothing is going to happen. And to be honest, the guy is going to get so tired of trying to convince everybody he was actually assaulted that he's probably just going to give up and move on in life. That's really what's going to happen. It's sad, but it's true. All right, let's move on.